We would also like Maureen and Kim to come to the front.
Everybody, and welcome to this awesome ceremony. On behalf of the Grant and Parks family, I would like to thank all of you for being here today to celebrate Kia and Les. Am I good? Okay, let's get down to business. Okay. My name is Sally, and I am Kia's sister.
Yeah, Mike, you ain't getting paid.
Okay, we good? Okay, here we go. Take two. My name is Sally, and I am Kia's sister. And I have with me Krista, Emily, Maureen, and Kim. And those are Kia's other sisters. Now, I know what some of you must be thinking, and the answer is yes. We are all identical. Actually, I met Kia 30 years ago at K-School, along with our other sister, Emily. Where's my K-School people at? We taught, let's get it together. We taught together. So, between Emily and Kia and I, we formed an unbreakable friendship. We developed and perfected the art of club going and acting like idiots as well. The three of us always had a great time. And by great time, I mean that Emily would be waiting at the bar, while I would plant my behind in front of Kia's bathroom stall as she profusely and loudly dry heaved in a very crowded bathroom. Now, for the sake of comparison, the decibel value of talking is roughly a 40. Kia would be coming in with her dry heaving at like a 100 and more, right up there with sirens. And if you're wondering, this resulted in a host of very confused and startled glances. I felt like the gatekeeper guarding the door to hell. And my go-to was just to smile and say, she's fine, happens all the time. We were inseparable, and our adventures were endless. We were each other's ride or die. If I called Kia in the middle of the night and said, let's go, she'd be by my side with a bottle of Windex and a steak knife. And I'm not making that part up either. As each other's ride or die, we protected each other from harm, shame, and embarrassment. Except for the time we let Kia get hypnotized and act like a chicken at the Improv, or when we would say greasy pork chop and brine shrimp to make Kia gag when she was pregnant, or the time we left Kia napping on her cot by the pool in Mexico after a few drinks. It's all good though, she was right where we left her a few hours later. We've been there for so many big moments. I was with Kia and Emily when I met my husband 24 years ago. I was at Kia's side when Ethan was born 22 years ago. Also, I saw Ethan pee for the very first time. Kia was a bridesmaid at my wedding 20 years ago. We've been with each other for the good stuff and the bad. We've picked each other up every time we fell or tripped each other, and we celebrated each other with every success. As we grew and matured, we welcomed another sister into our family, Krista. Lucky for her, she missed the whole clubbing and dry heaving and gatekeeping phase. Krista fit right in, and she had the ability and patience to tolerate Emily and Key and I, so that was a plus. Our sisterhood is one of the greatest blessings of my life. And now here we are today celebrating another big moment. I remember when Kia first told us about this guy named Les and how they hit it off right away. She was smiles from ear to ear, and she had this glow about her. And at first we were like, who the hell is this Les guy? Les like less than perfect? And Kia was like, no, Les like less is more. But as protective sisters, we proceeded with caution. However, as time went on, Kia's smile never faded. As a matter of fact, it grew. And she developed this whole new vibe. We were like McDonald's, loving it. But we also knew that Kia is like a fortress, very guarded, and has an uncanny ability to avoid things. And if you get on her nerves or there's conflict, she will simply shut down and keep it moving. And I get it. Love can be scary. And sometimes we would rather avoid the chance at being hurt than take a chance at love. But in order to truly love, you have to be willing to take that chance. Because that's what love is. It's all the emotions, from fear and anxiety to sometimes sorrow with growing pains along the way, to a sense of companionship, security, and joy. In time, we knew Les was someone special, because rather than shut down, Kia was willing to compromise and be vulnerable and communicate. She put effort and energy into this relationship when her go-to had been, I don't want to be bothered. She was this newer, brighter, happier, positive person. She was in love. And we knew it was love when she traded in her sock and Jesus sandal combination for cute heels. See example. Before Les and after Les. We were like, what? Who is this person? Is Les a wizard? And yes, Les is a wizard because he put a spell on Kia with his magic wand. Les, we love the way you love Kia. We love the way Kia loves you back. We love the way you want to take care of her and protect her. We love how much fun you have together. We love the way you guys can't get enough of each other, but sometimes it's gross. Ew. We love the way you love Kia's parents. We love the way Mama Grant looks at you as a son, and you've been able to somewhat fill that void. We love the way you've given Kia a love she deserves, because she is truly one of the most important people in my world, and she deserves so much. Les, you are the wiener to her Oscar Mayer, the peanut butter to her jelly, the milk to her cookies, the candle on her cake, and the glaze to her donut, if you know what I'm saying. I'm almost done, you guys. 2 more seconds. Not only are you gaining a wife, but you are gaining 5 sisters. You are both gaining love, support, and guidance from family and friends near and far. You are both watched over by those who have passed before us, looking down on you with love. Last but not least, and this is very important, Does anybody know why melons have big weddings? Because they can't elope. So, let's raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. We wish you a lifetime of love, laughter, hugs, and kisses. Woo! Okay, next up, Greg, let's go. Let's give it up for Greg.